Hi there, I'm Phil and this is Dodex Builds. This week I am reviewing the 25th anniversary C-3PO display set, following on from my recent review of R2-D2. This set is number 75398 and it's 1138 pieces. This is at the same scale as the 25th anniversary R2-D2 set, and we'll see later how that looks. C-3PO was released in August 2024 and is £124.99 in the UK or $139.99 in that there USA. It is a new set, but I did take a look around, but there aren't really any deals to be had right now. This set is 11 bags and is my first set with the new paper bags, with Lego's switch away from single-use plastics. There are still a couple of bags in here that were plastic rather than paper, and I'll talk a bit more about the new paper bags when we get into the build. When it comes to the instructions, C-3PO gets the display set treatment that R2-D2 didn't, so rather than just straight into the instructions, there's some additional information beforehand. When you turn the pages, you'll find some character detail, you'll find a bit of information on the bricks and also on the designer of this set. The page talking about the background of the parts here includes some information on the quarter dome pieces used to get the C-3PO headset, on the printed parts used here, and boasting around the use of the most gold parts for any set, including some parts that have never been in gold before. Now, onto the build. Overall, this set took around 3.5 hours, which is about normal for a set this size. Coming back to the paper bags, I have a bit of a blind spot with the plastic bags for leaving like a small piece in there. That's more of a concern with the paper bags because they're opaque, so you can easily leave a piece in there without noticing, so I've found myself being extra thorough, taking a look inside to make sure I've not missed something. The smaller bags are an even bigger problem because they have a tear point about a third of the way in, which means when you open them there's a good chance that you might leave a small piece or two in the 1/3 size, so it really is just important to check that you've not left some pieces there, and avoid scrambling around on your carpet looking for a piece that turns out was in the bag, which happens to me a lot. Well, too much. As the instructions mention, there are some printed parts here, but there are also some stickers. The finished set looks fantastic. I've got no complaints about it whatsoever. You've got the silver right leg here as he appears in A New Hope, and you've also got some use of the silver parts where the arms meet the body. I think that really breaks up the gold of it. It works really well. The build is sturdy and the stand feels really solid too, so you've got a good grounding for him when he's on display. He is tall, so if you're using, IKEA Kallax or something like that, he is not going to fit within the squares there, so you need to think about where you're going to put him on display. There's very little in the way of posability here, but you can move the arms around, you can move the head around to kind of adjust that, and there's a position that you can adapt the arm to so he can form that iconic pose alongside R2-D2. Minifigure wise, not really exciting, it's just C-3PO. Right leg print version. It's fine. When I've talked about this set and pairing with the 25th anniversary R2-D2, I have talked about the cost of doing so, because you're buying two sets here, one at £124.99 and one at £89.99 if you get it at the recommended retail price. As I mentioned last week, there are deals to be had on R2-D2 though, so that does reduce that barrier a little. What I will say though is it is absolutely worth it. These two, side by side, look brilliant. As always, thanks for watching and I hope you found this review useful. Let me know in the comments, will you be picking up one of these or both? Thanks and bye bye.